Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 5 decks of cards for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in this gorgeous deck, the Seasons of the Witch Litha Oracle. This is the new one. And I want to say a big shout out to our soul sister for sending this to me from my Amazon wish list. So thank you so much for this amazing deck. So we're going to bring this deck in. I'm going to use my decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, to connect with your energy, the Twin Flame Divine Masculine Oracle to connect with their energy. I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Message Tarot and the Angel Numbers Oracle 101. They've also given me a channel message to share with you today, and I'm going to start with that. Now, if you've been experiencing any physical things lately, any things in your body, now, definitely for you, I feel it could be that you're having vivid dreams. You may be having restless nights, you may be feeling the heat in the body because the connection is so intense between you, the Kundalini that's rising. You may get turned on, you may just lie there and think of them and you can't seem to get them out of your mind. Just know it's reciprocated. They are feeling the same way too. They are having these feelings about you, these intense emotions about you. They're having dreams about you, good and bad. The way that things can be with you and also the things that perhaps they need to do to be with you, but also there may be fears around losing you, and that's also bringing in issues with their like their digestive system. So it's going to be in their esophagus as well. So they could be having heartburn, stomach pain. They could be having issues going to the toilet or going too much, and you may be picking up on all of this. And it's all Ascension. It's all preparing for the next level of your journey. Also, they're giving me specifically fingers and the ring finger. Now, it doesn't matter which finger on which hand it is. You know, the ring finger on which hand. It's connected with commitment. So, for example, if they are in a commitment with someone else and they are longing for you, lusting for you, desiring you, wanting you, knowing that you're their future, and they are still in a karmic loop, a cycle, still needing to come to terms with leaving that behind them, they're going to get issues with the ring finger. And you're going to mirror this too. So, for example, they could knock the finger, they could have blisters, there could be cuts on there, abrasions on the ring finger. If there's children involved, it can also affect the pinky finger too. Especially if they've made promises they haven't kept, or they're afraid of not keeping a promise perhaps to their children or to their karmic situation. And this can go for other things too, like family members, their job. They want to leave a job they're in and that's very karmic to them. It's a bit like a karmic partner to them, and they're having fears around leaving that behind or starting something new. It can affect their ring finger or their pinky finger too. So that's what I'm connecting with, because fingers represent all the many different aspects of our lives and how we feel about them. So I definitely feel they're feeling a bit vulnerable about their life right now and what they need to change. So they're kind of addressing right now parts of their life that feel off or wrong, and that will balance anything that's going on physically. So the more they look at their life, the more they reevaluate things, the more they're going to know what to do and what they need to change. And that's going to affect you and them physically and emotionally. So breathe through anything you're experiencing today and calm your mind, because we're in October now. There's going to be some big shifts and changes. The angels are kind of saying swallow, call on Archangel Michael and prepare for your day. So let's see what's going on. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? When I got this deck, I did actually share a picture on the community post of a deck that, a card that I pulled, and it was to do with the Kundalini again and the power of the love and the heat between the two of you, because this is connected with the summer solstice, this deck. It's really powerful, and it really resonates with where we are now, because even though we may be in the fall season, there's so much passion between the two of you that's either said or unsaid, because some of you are still in no contact, waiting for that contact, feeling it coming in. Some of you are in contact and you feel it heating up, you feel things are progressing or speeding up. Doesn't matter what the circumstances are or what the silence is or the situation. And also know this, if you're wondering what they're thinking about you or what they are feeling towards you, have faith the universe is on this. The universe is showing that to them. So you could actually be seeing 222, whether you see it on the clock as 222 or you see it around you. You could be seeing spiders, because it's all a message for you to know the universe has got your back, the universe is on this, because the universe will be reminding them of you everywhere they go. through signs, synchronicities, dreams, feelings, music, a sensation they have in the body. They're going to see your name everywhere. They're going to be reminded of you everywhere. And the universe is doing that for you and for them so you can come together. So they can't escape you. Because sometimes they try and distract themselves from you with work and other things. But the universe is getting their intention and getting their intention. They're saying they're getting their attention. The universe is getting their attention. But they're saying getting their intention out there too. Because it's their intention to be with you. That's what they're fantasizing about, dreaming about, wanting, thinking about. So of course that's actually what they're manifesting into form, even if they don't realize it. And it's making them hunger for you even more. They give me saliva in the mouth, which is longing, lusting, desiring, craving, aching. That's how they feel when they connect with you. So what's the energy around them today? What's the energy around them today? So just have faith. The universe has got your back, okay? Because God knows you belong together. He created it that way. But he also gave you both free will so you can find each other again as well. That's what the lesson is. So let's see what the energy is around you today. Thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? There we go. Leap of faith. You know there's going to be a next step. You know there is. And you can feel it and sense it. What's the energy around them today? Straight out. And you want it to go to that next level. That's what you've been prepared for. What's the energy around you today? Guidance through numbers. And what's the guidance for them today? You may be seeing 1919. That's very powerful. That's just come through. That's a number I'm seeing at the moment as well. That's a sign that you and them are both being guided. Okay, look at this. Believe. They're definitely seeing 1111. And the energy around the journey right now. And what's the guidance for you today? Or what's the energy you're in with the tarot? What's the message for you? There we go. And what's the guidance for them today? Straight out. Patient. They're asking you to be patient with them because your dreams are going to come true. This is really powerful today, especially on the 1st of October. So what's the energy around the journey? What's the energy around the journey? Remember, this is a timeless reading, even if you're watching this in real time. So if you're watching this in real time, obviously it's as it's meant to be today. But if you do click on this reading at any time in the future, there'll be a message you need to hear. So just understand that, readings find you at the exact right time. So the guidance for you today, we've got scavenger hunt. Now, I've actually done a pick a pal reading with this deck today for members. So if you do love this deck and you want more, or you love pick a pal readings and you want more, then you can become a member and watch that reading today. And this is one of the cards that came out. It says, what you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. So again, I feel the message here for you is to trust that everything is being revealed. The universe is revealing things to them in plain sight. You may feel it's hidden. You may feel you're hidden from view from them right now, but they're watching you. You may feel like they don't see what this love is, but that's not true. They know deep within because of the feelings they have for you. The way they can't switch it off, the way they can't move on, the way they've tried to and it does not work, the way they're magnetically drawn to you, the way they think about you constantly when they're trying to fall asleep, the way that they are dreaming about you when they are asleep, the way that the universe shows them signs connected with you constantly. So everything is in plain sight. You may think it's hidden to them what this journey is, but it's in plain sight because the universe is shoving it in front of their face. It's as plain as day to them that they belong with you. It's their fear that's causing a problem. What you thought was hidden is hiding in plain sight. And it's not even hiding, it's there for all to see. And it's so true, if you spend time together in the same room with other people see it. Not because they see you together, but because they feel the power of the connection between you. And that's seen before it's seen. They give me fear. So again, this can bring up fear in them because they're also aware that how they feel about you is also in plain sight, even if they are trying to hide it. So if they are trying to hide it, for example, from a karmic partner or someone in their life, they're trying to hide how they feel about you, it's right there, it's known. It's subconsciously felt. So the karmic people or whomever's around them knows that something isn't perhaps right with their connection, understands that something else is brewing or going on because they are seeking you. And also you may feel that sense of loss. You may feel like you're trying to get their attention, or you feel like you're the second option, or you may feel like you don't matter, and that's not true either. So you've got to look through the illusion. So I feel this is a message to you that you don't need to try, force, make anything happen. You don't need to initiate anything. You just need to have faith in the universe right now. And I feel that's the message I need to share with you, even without the cards. To have faith the universe is on this, to trust and know and believe. And that's why we got believe coming through for them with the 1111. To believe and know that things are shifting behind the scenes, because they want to take that leap of faith towards you. They want to come towards you. This is why if they're in a commitment already or a karmic situation, they are having issues with their ring finger. Or maybe you are if you're in a karmic situation, because some of you watching are also in your own karmic cycle. So you may be with a karmic partner yourself. And there may be a marriage or a commitment that you have to leave behind yourself. So if there's marriage and commitment with someone else, then they know they've got to release that to be able to make the next step, or take the next step, take this leap of faith to have a fresh start with you. So if they're not doing that, if they're still burying their head in the sand, even though it's in plain sight to everyone, including their own self, what they need to do, they're going to get issues with the ring finger. And they show me as cuts and abrasions. So a little cut or a burn, they could burn their finger, or the ring could fall off if they're married, and they're like, why has my ring just fell off? It's because the universe is taking it away from them. And they want to be ready to make a commitment to you. And the thing is, in your connection, because the way you are in your life, you're working on you right now. You're making a commitment to yourself. You're working on your own life. They give me a block. Especially if there is a block to being together because of other things. So you're making a commitment to you. So it's like you're being married to you in a way, to set your own boundaries down and know your own worth. So you're not going to settle anymore for breadcrumbs or less than you deserve, because you know you deserve the whole package. So when they come back around, and I feel that's what they're going to do, and that came through in a members reading on Monday, when they come back around to you, when the universe brings this back around, which it will, it's a reoccurring lesson or test until you both step up and fight for the love and do what's right. Or when you set your boundaries down, you're going to say, I want the next level. I know what I deserve. So you're going to be putting your boundaries down, speaking your truth, doing what's right for you, in a very loving, kind, compassionate, gentle way that puts you as priority. Because when you put yourself as priority, other people will make you a priority naturally. It's only when you feel that you deserve breadcrumbs or you aren't worthy that you're attracting that in. So I feel you're glowing up, you're stepping up, you are standing in your power, and that's attracting this next level of commitment, which is union, marriage for some of you, having a family, living together, taking it to the next level, whatever that may be. So you are supported as you change things in your life and follow your heart. So I feel many of you are seeing 1919, or you may receive a communication from your person when they follow their heart at 1919. Or you may reply at 1919, or you may just see that number in some way. You could also be seeing 4s, 5s, or 45. You may even be connecting with the number 45, or even 19 may have been significant in your journey, whether it was 2019, over the last 19 weeks, something that shifted between January and September. And obviously we're in October now, so big changes coming in anyway. You're going to feel that. Or these ages could mean something to you. I feel someone watching connected with your person at 19. That's perhaps when you came together originally. And there could be something occurring around 45, whether you've been through 45 or you're coming to it as an age, as a timeline. So I feel some of you watching have been on this journey a long, long time, and things are now preparing. You're getting ready finally for your union, especially over the next 4 to 5 months. So as you change things in your life, set boundaries down, perhaps you're changing things in your own life, like leaving a karmic cycle, changing your job, doing other things, you are supported in that. You'll have the money you need, the resources, people are going to understand. And I feel that's also something you need to know, because if you're worrying about being judged by others, perhaps you're thinking, what are their family going to think, or what are my family going to think, or what are their kids going to think, what are my kids going to think, any of that. You are supported as you change your life. So as these things change and you come together, everyone will understand, and at the end of the day, it will all make sense. Now there's good news coming in. Why? Because you're the Empress. So you have to remember this. There's good news and magic coming into your life, and things are going to work out and shift into place because of who you are. You're their counterpart. You're the one they belong with. You're the Empress. You're the magical being. You're the divine feminine. There's nobody like you, and they know it. You are unique and special. And that's good news. And when you work on yourself and rejuvenate yourself and step into your power, that creates good news in your life. So the angels say, shine your light bright to attract everything you are. And that's what you're doing. You may also be following your heart in your career. You may be traveling. You may be going out and doing things, spending time with friends, even by yourself. You could be moving. You could be going through a big change because you're following your heart. You're doing what's right for you. And as you follow your heart, the changes you make when you do that are supported very highly by heaven and the universe. So all you need to do in this situation is remember who you are. And that will lead to good news and change because good news is on the way. So the energy around your person today is wildflowers. Now I love that we've got 44. And 44 is definitely the angels protecting this connection, the universe watching over this. So they may also be seeing 444. I definitely feel you're being shown 444, 222. And they are also seeing 1111 because look at this, they are starting to believe in this fresh start. They are starting to believe that they can have a new beginning in their life. They are starting to believe that they can make changes. Things are starting to click in their head. They are starting to realise I can be happy. I can make changes, it's okay. If I get judged, it'll be okay. I can handle that. So they're starting to realise there can be a rebirth in their life. So they may even be seeing raccoons, and you may too. Or signs of resurrection like the cross or something connected with Easter. There's a fresh start coming in. Now many of them are planning to do this moving into the new year. You know, we did a reading not long ago that spoke about within 6 months, and also where they are also in pain right now because many of them are realising, well, I probably am going to remain in my cycle or where I am this year over the holidays, even though that's not really where I want to be. And then I'm going to make big changes in the new year. So I am seeing this as New Year to Easter. So a rebirth coming in. And they are starting to believe in this now, especially as we move towards November. So I feel between now and November, especially because they know there's things they want to say, and give me a feeling in the mouth like they've got something to spit out. They need to tell you this. They want to tell you this. They want to express to you that their intention is to have a new beginning with you. Now, I am feeling that 1111 is the number sequence they are seeing because it's reminding them to believe and also to communicate, to believe in themselves enough to communicate, to speak their truth. Something could also be happening between now and the new moon. Now, we've been picking up on the energy of the full moon being significant. So they could even reach out to you on the 11th of this month or between now and then. So the full moon is the 7th. The new moon is on the 21st. I think it's the 21st, the new moon. Yeah, the 21st. So, but something could be happening around the 11th of October. So perhaps save that date and see what happens around then. But also something big is shifting this year with the 1111 portal. But I feel they are seeing the number 11 or in combinations of 111 or 1111. They give me fear there whenever they're going into fear to remind them to believe. And between now and the new moon, something big is happening. So wildflowers is also about them wanting to follow their truth and their heart and to feel free, to feel wild, to be able to explore you and explore this connection, to feel passionate again. Because many of them have been repressing their desires. There's nothing physically going on in their life that's really, making them feel things. It's just a pattern of eat, sleep, repeat routine, paying bills, going to work, doing the same thing over again. And with you, it's exciting. With you, it's thriving. It's living life to the full. And that's what they want to experience. They don't want to miss out on that. And many of them are really afraid that you're going to have a fresh start with someone else. So they know what they need to do. It says when you allow yourself to imagine wildly worlds of worlds are revealed. So, or created. They give me the word revealed because things are being revealed to them. Remember, things that seem hidden to you are in their plain sight. This is all being revealed to them by the universe, and that's what's being created. So again, this is about them using their imagination to visualize, the fantasizing about you, dreaming about you, escaping into thoughts of you, and that's actually a manifestation the universe has created. That's why they're going through chaos and upheaval in their life. That's why things seem to be going wrong, because the universe is creating a way for them to physically be with you, not just in their head, in their mind, in their dreams, their fantasies, but in the physical reality too. Because that's what they deserve in their life. They deserve joy. They deserve to be in a connection that's very passionate and thriving. They deserve adventure. They deserve to have all these magical things happening to them. And they're starting to believe in that. They're starting to believe that they can have a fresh start, and they can have that fresh start with you. Because you're their worldly world. You're their wildly world. You're everything they can imagine. You're like the world to them. And the world in the tarot is about completion. So they are aware now that they have the power to complete that cycle. I feel they're getting stronger than ever right now to make a change. And that's why they're asking you to be patient, because your dreams are coming true. And this has all been made aware to them. It's all been coming into their awareness in September. So September was huge, where they did a lot of reflecting. The universe was getting their attention. They were having dreams. They were watching you on social media. They were starting to believe in this love. And you may not have even seen that, but you will have felt it in your body, deep within you. So they are saying, please be patient with me. And please be calm about this connection, because we're going to achieve this union. And I feel the universe is saying, be patient and calm to achieve the results that you seek. Be flexible and adaptable to change. Be at peace with your journey. So this is also a message for you to be at peace with the journey, to allow things to unfold, to have patience, to trust in divine timing, because your dreams are coming true. For many of you, you're going to be in union over the next 9 months or so, because your dreams are manifesting that quickly when you believe and have faith. And that's why we've got the believe card coming through there. And they know now in their heart and soul they can move forward towards you, because you make their heart sing. And what I'm really feeling here for them, from their perspective, is the angels are asking them to be flexible and adaptable to change. That's why they may be having physical things going on. They may be having neck pain, because things they perhaps thought were stuck in one place, or if they felt they were stuck in one place, are now changing and turning around. So they're becoming adaptable to this change, and they're finding peace with that. They're finding peace with, I can change, I can leave, I can make a difference, I can do something differently. I can stand up to my family, I can speak my truth, because it's my life to live. And they don't want to waste any more time procrastinating, being away from you. They want to start living their life properly to the full. So the energy around the journey is hummingbird. I love this. So this is a huge message of the sweetness of life. They see the sweetness in their life when they visualize a life with you. And they know how kind, gentle, and give me a block, sweet you are, even if they're not communicating. So I feel again, it's getting that strength up for them to communicate not only what they want with you and how they feel about you, but how amazing you are. They want you to know how they feel. They want to open up. They may have repressed that for a long time and blocked it out, and now they are healing that. And the hummingbird is also a sign of kindness, gentleness, to have compassion, to operate in the fruit of the spirit. So you may see hummingbirds today, raccoons and hummingbirds, huge sign of the connection shifting. Also pay attention to the ring finger, the pinky finger, but I'm feeling the ring finger specifically because they want to make a commitment to you. And if they're not doing that and they're holding themselves back and they're still stuck in cycles, they're going to have issues with the fingers. They're going to get cuts, abrasions, blisters, burns, knock the nail up. They could drop something on the finger. They could break a finger if it's very severe. If they're really holding themselves back and God is bringing this change in and pruning their tree, they may even break a finger. So things can start happening. It says the wind, and they're saying the wind beneath your wings. So you're the wind beneath their wings. The song by Bette Midler, Outer Beaches, the film, you are the wind beneath my wings. Did anyone tell you you're my hero? So they're looking at you like a hero. Things you're doing in your life, it could be because you've already walked away from something they need to, or they see you glowing up on social media, or they see you doing very well in your life, you're an inspiration to them, and they're saying, you're the wind beneath my wings, and again, you hold them up with that strength. With you, they feel they can do anything in their life. They see you as their equal, the one who can help their life grow and thrive, and do it in a very natural, equal way. With you, it comes naturally, because you're the wind beneath their wings. It says the wind beneath your wings is shifting. So again, wind, things are shifting. You may see wind, there could be storms. You could see wind, whether you see it in your physical reality, like it's a very windy day, or you see it in a film you're watching or a show or on social media, or somebody's talking like a weatherman's talking about wind, because it's the winds of change. Things are shifting, things are turning around. Things are shifting. So as if you don't pay attention, you may lose flight. So again, they are really afraid right now that if they don't do something, they're going to lose you. So they know they've got to take flight, they've got to do something. So taking flight is movement, moving forward quickly, doing something quickly, spontaneous. And this could also be a flight. So if you live a flight away from them, they are thinking about getting on a flight and coming to you. They want to do that. And again, you don't need to do anything. You just need to remember you're the Empress, you're the powerful one, you're the one in control here. Control of your own emotions. You're not in control of them. You're not in control of the situation. They're in control of them. God's in control of the situation. What you can do is control your own thoughts and emotions. Calming your energy down, remembering who you are, that you're the truth. You're the one they truly want to be with. And for those of you who dream of having a family with them, or integrating families, or building that life together, this is what is coming into reality. This is the dream that's being manifested. Your dreams are coming true. So your dream coming true is having a family. The angels say your dreams of having a family with them are real. Or your dreams of living with them or marrying them or whatever your vision is with them, traveling or having a life together, it's absolutely real. And again, what I'm really connecting with here is a timeline. June to March, things manifesting. June just gone to March next year. The angels are reminding you to keep believing in your dreams. Now, isn't that powerful when we've got belief coming through for them? And this is for the both of you. The angels are reminding you, how are they doing that? Through signs, dreams, feelings, emotions, the magnetic link, the pull back to each other, the craving, the longing. It reminds you it's real when you see the name and you're like blown away. You know, I was watching something the other day and a person come into the show was watching with my masculine's name at the exact moment I needed to be reassured in that way. So pay attention. The universe will blow your mind. You'll be like, whoa. Or you'll just start smiling to yourself saying, here it is again, the sign, another sign that we're going to be together. And again, I'm seeing a timeline here of March. I've got March coming through as a significant timeline. Between now and March, things shifting forward. So don't worry if there's separation. Don't worry if they're still trapped in a karmic cycle, or you are. They hold the key. They are starting to realise now in this time they've had away from you, especially over the last 3 weeks or 3 months, that they hold the key to their happiness. They have the power to unlock the door of their cage. They feel caged, whether it's caged by a karmic situation, a relationship, or their own mind, or their own fears around money, not having enough, their own insecurities. Could be an addiction, could be a job they hate, whatever it is. They have the key to change. And they are realising that right now. And obviously, if you're in your own karmic cycle, you hold that key too. And you hold the key to each other's heart. And they know that too. They know that you're the one that holds the key to their happiness. And they are missing that. They are missing you. They're craving you. So remember this truth. Separation is illusion. See past the pain. Focus on the growth you're going through. Learn to surrender and release control. That's what both of you are doing. You're surrendering to the journey manifesting. They are surrendering to being able to make changes. And you're both releasing control, where you're allowing yourself to feel your emotions. You're allowing yourself to take control of your emotions and do what needs to be done. The mind can be a prison. You hold the key to your own freedom. So don't be surprised if you're seeing keys or you're seeing people opening doors, because doors are opening. So I'm going to bring in some letters today. Let's bring in some letters and see what comes through here. So again, these are letters that may mean something to you. We've got X straight away there, so I feel there could be an X. An X could also pop up. So if you're thinking, oh, why has an X suddenly popped up? It could be to bring closure in because you're preparing for this next cycle. Or don't worry about an X around them, someone who perhaps may be taking up their time or attention or energy right now, because that X is helping them. So we've got E and we've X, we've got P. I feel this is about explaining. They want to explain themselves to you. They want to explain what's been going on with them. They want to explain how they feel. They want to explain, forgive me, fear, why they did the things they did, why they were in fear. They want to explain what they want with you. So there's a lot of power coming through here. Okay, they want to explain. And may even go on an expedition. They want to explore life with you. They want to explore this connection. We've got N, so we've got EXP, we've got NG, Q, V, O, U, you again. We've got W, and again, you again. They're saying you again, it's you again. Being reminded of you again. W, Z, M, Q. We've got R, K, and W. So these letters can mean something to you. And, you know, you get double letters because some of you have double-lettered names, or, you know, it may be a nickname. Their nickname could be WW or something like that. So you take this how it resonates with you. Okay, and it's about the love that you share. What I'm really getting coming through, though, here, also angels all around you. I feel that this is about them explaining themselves to you, explaining, getting things off the chest, telling you how they feel, and they want to explore the connection. And so do you. And they want to get rid of the ex, or they want to get rid of the karmic cycle, because they're starting to believe now that they can have a new beginning, that this can happen. And that's why you're going to be shown signs like the raccoon, or you may see 1111, or you may see 222, spiders. The universe has got your back. Big things shifting and changing as we move forward. And if you're seeing hummingbirds, that's a reminder to keep your thoughts uplifted, focus on peace, focus on love, focus on joy, focus on the unconditional love of this journey, not the conditioned love that comes through the ego where you're wanting something to happen. So let go of expectations, have patience and faith, and trust in the love. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.